action show of Liverpool with a 2-2 draw against Red Bull Salzburg. Anyway, Minamino's old team, Mane's old team, Naby's old team. Let me know your thoughts on the game. The Reds, we'll get straight. I'll show you the team lineup as well, everyone. But if you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well. And I really do appreciate all the support on the last couple of videos. I really do appreciate it. And I will be going a bit live a bit later at 9 p.m. for the daily news show. Anyway, everyone, just wants to get a post-match video out for you and wants to gauge all your thoughts and opinions on the Reds draw in Austria. Anyway, I'm absolutely made up, and as you can see from the title of the video anyway, Rhian Brewster yet again, really. But we'll start off, really. Let's get the team lineup in the first half, everyone. As you can see there, it is obviously we started off the game with Alisson in goal, Nico right back, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robinson. A very strong lineup, everyone. Klopp seems to be going with two back-to-back strong lineups. Obviously, we've got Arsenal on Saturday, which is going to be an absolute huge game, really, for Liverpool to try and get the first piece of silverware on the table anyway through this at the beginning of the season. But I'm not surprised by this lineup, everyone. Mane, Firmino and Salah. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Liverpool started the game very bit cagey, really. We didn't start the game very well at all. Obviously, Daka he scored in the 3rd minute and obviously the 13th minute anyway. Mane, at a stroke of half time, missed an absolute great opportunity to make it 2-1 to Liverpool, really. I think Salzburg only had 2 shots. I think their first 2 shots on target registered the goals anyway. It was absolutely staggering. It was a fantastic start from them. A very difficult opposition. I think Jurgen Klopp has decided to pick this side. I think Mane in the pre-match show anyway, for LFC TV anyway, it's build up, he said. They're a very good, strong outfit, and from what we've played over the seasons gone by, he posed Liverpool a question today, and I think everyone let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm happy that we've drew, really. It was a very difficult game for Liverpool, and I think Jurgen Klopp, regardless of the results, I think he'll be very happy that, not happy that we conceded goals, but the way in which we faced a good opposition, really, and it posed us questions, because you won't be going into the game against Arsenal with going off the back of like thrashing 2 teams. But Arsenal will pose a lot of threats similar to Salzburg. Quick counter-attacking side anyway. Got a lot of pace in the side. But let me know your thoughts on this as well. Let's get all your comments in anyway. Let's get Liz's comments. Hi, Liz. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Rhian Brewster is the GOAT. That's the comments. Doug, he has absolute phenomenal game. I know we come on in the second half anyway. It was a substitution, but it's absolutely made up, everyone. I was so happy. The quality of the absolute finishes from Rhian. The first goal, it was a great strike. The technique, really, to really get it over the defender's leg and then just to slot it over the top hand corner of the goal anyway. And the second goal, absolutely phenomenal composure on the ball. I know it's a friendly, don't want to look too much into it, but he's a young lad, and this is the question I'll ask you: would you loan out Divock Origi, or would you keep him at the club, or would you loan Brewster out, or keep hold of Brewster in Liverpool's team anyway, or whatnot? We don't know what the scenario is going to be with Origi, or how Jurgen Klopp sees Rhian's first team opportunities this season. I think if he is going to go out to a Premier League side or a Championship side, I think even send him back out to Swansea, really, and go off the back of the great season which he's had since joining Swansea on loan last season, really. And then in terms of, or would you keep hold of him? Everyone, let us know your thoughts on that. Let's get to Doug's comments. Could you? Some people need to chill out. It's only a friendly, Doug. It's mad. It's only a friendly, mate. But I haven't looked at too much of social media reaction anyway, mate. But thank you for your comments. Second half, this from Chris. Thank you very much, mate, for your comments as always. Second half subs changed the game. Jones, Brewster, Gruich, Mains are the main players that stand out. It's going to be very interesting, and I think ask every single one of you as well. It will be very interesting to see how Klopp does view Brewster and the likes of Gruich and Jones. Really, obviously, we all want Jones to stay at the football club and really get. I think he will be one of the names that we just mentioned there that will be getting a lot of first team opportunities, really, in terms of wanting to deliver, really. And obviously, as you can see there, all the subs that come on anyway. A whole preference, loads of players that come on anyway. In terms of EZ Scotty, welcome, mate. Great to see you in the chat as always. Do you think Brewster will be tough? It will be tough for a backup for the front three, mate. EZ Scotty, it will be tough, mate. But I think being as Harvey Elliott has done the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months since he's been at Liverpool, Klopp has made Elliott train with Liverpool's first team, and he might have played a couple of under-23 games, but the main bit of it is Harvey Elliott. I'm hoping that Rhian Brewster does exactly the same and continues just to play in the first team, mate, because obviously, as you mentioned there, I want him to be back up. I know he's a very young player, still 20 years old. Anyway, he's got a lot of development still to do, but the old classic Michael Owen, I know he was a phenom anyway. He was pulled out of the sky at such a young age, a fantastic young player. But I think Klopp's not shy. If you're good enough and you're young enough, basically, anyway, you will get a chance in this Liverpool team. But definitely, mate, Scotty, I hope I wouldn't. It's very interesting. I want to know your thoughts. Scotty, would you be happy with having Brewster as your backup striker, or would you want a more experienced player like Divock Origi or someone of better quality anyway? Well, for me, mate, I'd love him to be backup striker to Bobby Firmino, because given the last 20, 30 minutes, I think this lad he's got a bright future ahead of him, really, and I think Klopp giving him the opportunities. Is Virgil van Dijk off injured? I heard it was only a cut above the eye, mate. I haven't seen the post-match interview from Klopp, but I will follow over on the Twitter, Jack McLFC. Anyway, just stay tuned. Head over to Twitter, mate, on LFC's website. They will have the quotes and everything. So if anything more concerning comes out about Virgil van Dijk, mate, it will be posted on all social media anyway. But it looked like a head injury, mate. Nothing too serious. He's a big lad. I think he'll carry on, but it was only precaution. Obviously, due to head injuries anyway. You've got to be very cautious. Brewster, use a proper chance. This is from Shane. Thank you very much for your comment, Shane, as always. Brewster, negative chance. We need to get rid of Divock Origi to give Rhian a proper chance. We cannot loan him out. Shane, thank you very much for your comment, mate. I was asking every single one of you. Keep on, let us know your thoughts. Like Shane, your thoughts on the Brewster situation. Would you keep him, or would you allow him to really develop in the Championship, or are you a Premier League side that is guaranteed first team minutes anyway? Brewster was boss tonight, should stay on to fight for his place. Cop Council, Connor, thank you very much, mate. Yeah, just replying to the Revenants. I love Salah, frustrating to watch. It's from Chris. I love Salah as we all do, but so frustrating to watch. His shot is like a short pass. Chris, it's pre-season, mate. I know. At the sake of Mane tonight, I think lucky enough it wasn't a Champions League game anyway, because I think that first half performance, it's only a friendly. Don't want to look too much into it, really. Well, you can't. It's a friendly. But I understand where you're coming from there, mate. But I think a bit of rustiness, mate. Salah, I reckon he will be banging in easy 20-plus goals next season, and we will see the best of him, mate. Second finish was so hard. Mitchell, thank you very much for your comment, lad. Appreciate you getting involved in last night's episode as well, mate. You're legends. Second finish, it was so hard to set himself. Wasn't it amazing? Like the way in which he settled it down, took it on his chest, really, and the composure, really, to bring that down. You're absolutely spot on there. I've never played up front as a kid, as a striker. I'm not that good at football anyway, but even if you've played footy as a kid or if you have a little kick about anyway, being a striker is... I wish you had Alan Shearer or Ian Rush to talk about this. They can explain a lot more better anyway than me. But the composure, as Mitchell said, then... he could have easily just connected with that and just flew over, but that is gone in top corner, like literally top hand stanchion of the goal anyway. The dugouts, he is a goal scorer. Yes, he is. As you can see there from Liverpool's tweet on Twitter anyway. 3 goals in 2 games, and hopefully he continues that going into the coming season anyway. It's from Adsel Divock and Keith Brewster. Depends how many games Brewster will get. Don't want his progress being stifled. Absolutely spot on there, mate. As I said at the top of the show, it's 50-50. What do you want to do, really, in terms of... I love Origi, but we spoke about it last night anyway, the Origi situation with the lads. But for me, my heart's saying I want to see Brewster given an opportunity this season. I know it's a lot to put on a young lad's shoulders, 20 years old anyway, but I think he's got the maturity. He's been away with England in competitions. I think he won the World Cup of the Euros, whatever it was, with England. So he is a very mature player. You only have to watch him in interviews, and he said he's done a fight, and he said in his interview a couple of weeks back, he will move. It's up to the manager. He said, I trust in Klopp, and whatever the manager says and tells me to do, I will do it. And that's what you want from a young player. It's from the Dugout Football channel. I'd keep Brewster for sure. Like Swansea have Morgan Gibson White signed, so may not want to get him back, but who knows? I think that's the lad from Wolves, and it makes think, don't know if he's a midfielder or an attacker, mate, let us know. I hope we keep Brewster. There's a lot of games to be played. Absolutely spot on there, Les. Echo those words. There's going to be a lot of 3 games a week, especially when the Champions League comes back. Liverpool will be getting demanded to play at least every 3 to 5, 4 days throughout the whole of this coming season now anyway. That's not just Liverpool, but every club in England and every club around world football anyway, that will be getting highly demanded of games. Plenty of games this season. Give Brewster games and Origi. Jason, definitely, mate. We could keep them both. I think Liverpool were very... Jason, let me know you replied to this question, mate. Would you keep hold of him? Because I think Liverpool... Do you reckon Liverpool were quite lucky with injuries up front last season? I know we were with Virgil van Dijk and staying fit for the majority. I know he missed a couple of games anyway, but the majority of the season. But Jason, you spot on there, mate. Obviously, we've got the likes of Harvey Elliott, Rhian Brewster, Origi and Shaqiri. But is that enough quality for you? I know it was for last season. We got away with it. But I believe in this squad and believe in what Jurgen's building anyway. It's absolutely phenomenal. We'll go strong against Arsenal. EZ Scotty will go strong versus Arsenal in the Cup on Saturday. Scotty, I can't wait for that, mate. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure as always. As I said, I'll be back at 9 p.m. for a daily Liverpool live show anyway. So make sure you do get tuned in for that anyway. And I do appreciate every single one of you for jumping in the post-match live stream anyway. Just can't wait for the footy to get going. Liverpool playing Arsenal on Saturday. I cannot wait. Got a couple of lads from the Arsenal channel that I do a collaboration with, Ray. So stay tuned on the channel for that. That will be coming very soon before the kick-off anyway on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. It will be a pre-recorded video, so keep your eyes peeled. But I really do appreciate every single one of you for smashing that subscribe button, dropping a like on the video. As always, Reds, And I wanted to go gauge all your thoughts in the comment section below, everyone. I will be getting all the comments from last night's live show, and I will be featuring them on tonight's live show, everyone. So if anyone ever misses the live shows, especially as the 9 p.m. ones, I will try and be best to get all the comments in and just show them to everyone in terms of what everyone's opinions and thoughts are on all the stories in which we do cover at the 9 p.m. show. But everyone, have a quality. Quickly get to Simicus to start. Dugout, that'll be very interesting against Arsenal, mate. But as always, Reds, I will see you at 9 p.m. tonight on the channel, so stay tuned. Let me know if you get your notifications. If you're not getting notifications off YouTube, make sure you click the top right to like our channel anyway. Hit this notifications bell and then click it again, and then click on all. But everyone, have a quality rest of your night. Well, I'll speak to you a bit later anyway. It was a fantastic result for Liverpool, I felt. I know we didn't whack them about 7-2, but I think it was a very hard-earned victory today. I think Jurgen Klopp would be very happy with the way in which Liverpool played, especially in that second half. A couple of big missed opportunities in the first half, really, but it's a friendly. You don't want to look too in-depth to the match anyway. But everyone, I'll see you a bit later. Always get the hiccups. Apologies. I'll see you a bit later on, Reds. You'll never walk alone. Shut up.